back, y'all. So yes, I am back. I know it's been a long time since I've done a video. It's actually been a little over 2 months. Just had a lot going on, very busy. Lots of stuff that was just keeping me away. Plus, I just didn't really have a lot to talk about, like I had said in some of my earlier videos. But I have quite a bit to talk about now, and I plan to do a series of videos over the next week, probably at least up until Christmas Eve. Got a few things like I've seen movies that I want to talk about. Finally seen Silent Night, Deadly Night, the original and the remake Silent Night, as well as the film Hitchcock. I have some figure reviews I want to do. Also wanted to do a couple other things that talk about some stuff that's coming up, like TV shows that I'm excited about. Just got a few things I want to do, so it prompted me. I said, hey, you know, it's time for me to dust off the video camera and come back and do some new videos for you guys. So I hope everyone's doing well. My subscription rate has actually gone up since I've been gone, and not a huge amount, but it's nice to see that people still like my videos and are subscribing to my page. I'm almost at 200, which is amazing to me that there's actually 199 people that are interested in my channel. So thank you to everyone who subscribed, and for all those people who sent me messages and commented on videos that I've done in the past. I will get back to you guys, and sorry for the delay in my responses. One of the things I wanted to talk about in this video is something I found out this morning, and it was pretty sad news, but the fact that Danny Steinmann, who directed what I think is an underappreciated film, and I think more people have grown to love it over the years, is he directed Friday the 13th Part 5 in the beginning. He passed away today. So very sad news. I'm a big fan of this film. It's one that I think has just gotten better with age, and I completely appreciate it. I love the dark humor of it. It's very gory. Also, it has the beautiful W.C. Voorhees and Melanie Kinnaman, two of the hottest, I think, Friday the 13th women ever. And it was just a gem of a film, and I think, you know, it's sad that we lost him, and it's too bad he didn't get to do more movies. I really enjoyed seeing him, and, you know, His Name Was Jason documentary seemed like a really quirky, kooky guy, but he brought us a fun film, and his legacy will live on because of this. And probably after I do this video, I'm going to pop this in for Danny to pay tribute. So sad that we lost him. Another Friday the 13th. The other thing I want to talk about today is some new figures that I've gotten since I've done my last video. So what I'm going to do is show some of the figures off. A couple of these were ones I had talked about getting, but one I'm really excited about, and I actually haven't taken it out of the package yet, but it's the Conti Behind the Mask, the Rise of Leslie Burnham figure that they're doing. I think it's an independent run of these. It's almost like getting a custom figure, but just mass produced a little bit. But the great thing about this is that all of the proceeds for any merchandise or these figures is going towards the production company, and I believe their name is, let's see, Echo Entertainment, Glen Echo Entertainment, and they are going to be making the sequel to Behind the Mask. Now, Behind the Mask is a great film if you haven't seen it. I am a complete fan of it. First time I saw it, I thought it was a little strange, but the more I watched it and got into it, just loved the film. Really looking forward to a sequel, and very happy I have this figure. So one of the new figures I got is the bloody variant Jason. Let me pick him up here. So this was one that I couldn't find at Toys R Us, and I ended up having to order him. But I really love this figure. I actually like it more than the regular version, even though he did come with the spear gun. But this is the Part 3 Jason that NECA just put out, and I did find out that the final chapter figures are coming out in January, I believe. But yeah, I love this figure very, very much. He's very similar to this one in terms of he's got the blood stain on his pants, but he's a little bit more, you know, he's got more blood on him. He's got the gash on his head and the crack in the hockey mask. And I'll take the mask off so you can see what he looks like. So yeah, look at that. That's bloody goodness right there. Yeah, I love this figure. Very happy. I was happy to get him, and I think he's going to be really hard to find after a while. And I got him posed up here with all my my pictures from the Friday the 13th alum that I met at that Sacramento horror convention I went to a few months ago. So I think he looks good up here with the... Now over to my Walking Dead collection. I got a new Daryl Dixon figure. It's the little pop figures. They did a Rick, and they also did a couple of the zombies, the RV zombie and the bicycle zombie. But for the time being, I just wanted to get the Daryl one because Daryl's the best character on the show, and Michonne. I actually think they're both the best characters, but Daryl's my favorite, and I just wanted to get anything with Daryl on it. So we got a bobblehead of him coming out pretty soon by the same company that made these ones of Freddy and Jason over here. So yeah, I'll be picking that one up too. And they have a Michonne one too and a Rick one coming out. But just thought this was, you know, I like these little figures. I got a bunch of them over here. Then I also got the Shane figure from Series 2 of the show figure line. They did a good job on him, I think. Really captures the insaneness of Shane's character, I think. Yeah, I was happy to pick him up too. So yeah, just a couple of new things. Another new figure I got was the engineer from Prometheus. I was a big fan of the film Prometheus, and saw this bad boy, and I was like, I had to get this guy. NECA put this one out too. Really awesome figure. Really got the detail of him. I just thought the engineers look like elephants almost, with the types of masks they were wearing. But they really got the detail. In his hands, I mean, they bend at the elbows and at the knee. Did a great job with this one. Put him down here. See a little bit better. Yeah, he's a pretty badass figure. Really happy to get this one. They also had an engineer where he's outside of the suit, but I was more interested in this one. So yeah, excellent find. And finally, my Conti figures behind the mask. They did a really good job on it. For this being in kind of a small release, I think they really captured the look and feel of Leslie Vernon. You got the neat poster behind him. That's the film cover. He comes with his sai. He comes with alternate hands. One where he's carrying a, like it's like a bag. They got the grit and the grime in his hands and his feet. And I think they did a great job on the mask. And like I said, you know, if you get a chance to get one of these, I got it on House of Mysterious Secrets, and they only had about 5 left when I got this one. They had 11 initially. But yeah, all the proceeds go to, I mean, not all the proceeds, but a percentage of all the sales go to the funding of the next installment of the movie. And it's signed by the president of the company that made the figure. So, I mean, I think it's just a great idea, and it's almost like the fans are... They've done this with a couple of other things, Leslie Vernon related merchandise. Actually, this poster I have of Leslie Vernon on the door here, that went to it as well. So, Fright Rags and Conti figures, and I think some stuff through the production company, like memorabilia from the film, are actually going to fund the new film. It's like the fans are paying for this film to happen, which is great. So yeah, just a few things. Really appreciate everybody taking the time to watch, and again, sorry for the long hiatus, but I promise I got some stuff coming up, some new stuff I want to talk about, some films, and some other stuff. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope everyone has a nice evening, and stay tuned. Ooh.